Hey everybody, and a warm welcome to a new story. Today's story is called Em Acts Like I'm Her Friend and Is Jeopardizing Her Own Daughter's Future, from the Entitled Parents subreddit. I hope you like it and will enjoy the time. If you like my content and this kind of videos, please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. As always, this story is told from the original writer's point of view. The link is down below in the description. Enjoy it. Em acts like I'm her friend and is jeopardizing her own daughter's future. Hello, first of all, expect grammatical errors because English isn't my first language. M, my friend's entitled Mom. S, my friend me, well, me. I met S in 10th grade, we were both 15 y/0, now we are 21 y/0, and at that time I wasn't in a good mental state due to my severe OCD, depression and anxiety, which made me skip school a lot. Me and S were quick to befriend each other and she understood my situation pretty well since she was introverted and dealt with anxiety herself. Fast forward a year later and we are both on 11th grade. I still skip school a lot but S does too, and eventually M tells S to drop out for a year so she can recover. Mind you, we were graduating 11th grade in 2 weeks. So M made her daughter waste a whole school year. During that time I lose contact with S because she wouldn't talk to me since she was ashamed, even though I tried reaching out to her multiple times. In the next year I also had a fallout with M because she was just entitled and belittled my own mental health. Anyways, fast forward to last year, both me and S are now 20 at that time, and while I'm on college. After being the past year isolated because of my depression and OCD. Just throwing this in here because it's important you know I also have my own SHT to deal with and it isn't easy. And I decide to reach out to S because to my knowledge she still is the same. Not having finished high school and not getting out of her house. But because S wasn't answering, so me contacted M. Yikes. Over the course of that year I'm able to reconnect with S, but M sets rules for when I meet her daughter. I'm not supposed to talk to her about her problem because she will shut herself out. I can't talk about my personal life too much because that will make S feel bad about herself. Can only talk about mutual interests and light stuff. Can't pressure her, and M is the one arranging when and where we will meet, plus she expects me to be available at any given time. And other stupid SHT like that. M treats S like a child when she is already 21, but I try to go along with it because I genuinely want to help S, you know. M starts messaging me all the time, and instead of talking about her daughter aka my friend, she talks about her life. And how much she suffers. She talks SHT about her marriage and how her husband is a scumbag. Then tells me her life story about and how hard it was for her growing up without a mother and so on. I honestly get flabbergasted by all this information she throws at me constantly, and I'm like, shouldn't we be talking about your daughter? But I shut up and endure it. She even tries to throw her parenting responsibilities on me. She literally asks me to have a talk with her daughter so she stops spending so much money online. Because it's affecting M's financial situation, actually her husband's, since she doesn't work because she has to take care of her daughter. And she doesn't want to do it herself because she doesn't want to get on her daughter's bad side. Needless to say, I didn't do it. Things get really bad when I go off radar sometimes. Like I explained before, I have my own SHT to deal with, and there are times when my depression gets really bad. And I don't want to talk to anybody, so I stay away from any social contact. She out of nowhere texts me and gets really passive-aggressive. And the way she acts, it's like she expects me to fix her daughter. Because according to her I have a life and her daughter doesn't. And makes me feel guilty for trying to have a normal life while her daughter can't. I'm a bit of a pushover because I feel bad that S is in this situation. And I try to do my best to help her, but at the same time you can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped or isn't ready for it. S somehow became an entitled kid because she just stays at home and wastes her parents' money away. When she knows they can't afford some of the stuff she wants, and throws tantrums like a 6y/0. When she doesn't get what she wants and her parents end up letting her get what she wants, even though she is 21 and is past the age of throwing tantrums. But at the same time I can't feel ill feelings towards S. Because I feel like she is a victim. I believe her mother is her enabler and she is constantly putting her daughter in bad mental places and not helping her at all. I feel like M thrives on attention and having her daughter like this gives her a sick sense of pleasure. I know that M does feel bad about her daughter and wants to help her, but at the same time, she contributes to the situation getting worse, like not forcing her to go to a therapist and letting her just sit at home without any kind of help, and attending to all her whims. Just the other day M called me and I didn't answer because 1. I hate talking on the phone, and 2. She talks for hours. Then I remembered she had left me a message the week before asking me to go to her house. But I didn't answer because I was down with the flu and was really sick. And ended up forgetting it, so I texted her later and our convo goes something like this. Me, I'm sorry I haven't answered you, but I have been sick, blah blah blah, did something happen? M, get better soon, meaningless small talk, can you come here this weekend? S is not going to the appointments I make and I'm losing hope. I'm exhausted. She isn't taking X-Med anymore and she needs a substitute. Then she starts talking about a mobile game which we both play and forgets all about her daughter. Can you come over this weekend? I don't answer for a while because I'm still on bed rest since I'm really sick and feeling weak. After a couple of hours she texts me again, oh you of nowhere. M, you hurt me when you ask when something is wrong. You know that every day something is wrong or else S would go to school. Don't take this in the bad way, but I live this 24 hours a day, you have to give me a break. Me, I only asked if something had happened because it could have. It wasn't with bad intentions, but all right. I will try to go this weekend, but I will have to see how my flu is. M, you know I always have something bad to tell you, unfortunately. Try to come, and get better soon, sends memoji of herself. What pain I'm in. Meanwhile a day or two goes by and she sends me this. M, and my name, I find it normal wanting to talk to you after not talking to each other for 2 months. She literally sent me that out of nowhere. I really didn't wanna talk to her because she will start talking about her life again, and honestly, I don't know what to say about her failed marriage or hear her badmouth her husband, which is a really cool dude IMO. Then yesterday she texts me again and makes a point of telling me that her daughter needs her family and friends support several times, reinforcing the friends part. And ends the convo with another text saying SHT like, do you think distancing yourself from S is going to help? She needs her friends, they can't give up on someone who needs help. I totally get it, but I can't do much more than what I do, every time I schedule something with her. She ditches our plans a few minutes before the hours we agreed on. And her mother says I can't show up in their house without S agreeing. Because otherwise S will not talk to me and yada yada. So my choices are almost none. I don't think M is a bad person and I know it's painful for her to see her daughter in this state. But it doesn't excuse the behavior she has with me or how she